talking about this, we couldn't find anyone else to package it for us because the materials were so unique that we had to go and buy the machine because we thought we'd blend it up ourselves. We'd have someone package it for us.
Right.
But we couldn't even do that. So we ended up having to wait another 6 months just to get the machine in-house so we could make everything entirely ourselves, which is typically what we do with all our products. So that was another example.
Okay, well, here's another brand new product. And this is again, my first time to test this is right now.
So
this
new,
is so exciting.
We don't have any of the charts that I had written for this or anything.
Okay.
But I did my first sunscreen 25 years ago. And the reason why I did sunscreen is zinc oxide is the only ingredient you should ever contemplate putting on your body for sunscreen. Titanium dioxide is an okay second choice, but not nearly as effective as zinc oxide, and I'll go on and I'll talk in a few moments about why. But so we've been doing this for 25 years. We stopped making our sunscreen a little more than a decade ago. And that sunscreen today is still the best zinc oxide sunscreen on the market, except for this one.
Right, and you know why? So I just put it on my hands. And I just put here, I'm gonna put it on to show you. Because all of us know when you put zinc, and I was a lifeguard for years in high school, that was my summer job, and we would put zinc on because we didn't want to burn. It was white, so our noses would be white. Anywhere we'd get burned, we'd have just white globs everywhere. Look at, I put it on, it's not white. It's amazing. It goes right into your skin. It feels amazing on your skin. It's not tacky, it's not sticky, it doesn't have any scent whatsoever. It's completely scent-free, fragrance-free. I love this too. I was telling you, I was in the pool today with my little granddaughter. She's 15 months old. And I really hesitated to put chemical sunscreen on her. I'm like, what do I put on her little baby skin?
You should put no chemical sunscreen on an adult. And God forbid putting chemical sunscreen on a child.
Exactly, so I didn't. I just put a big hat on her and put long sleeves on her.
Clothes,
but this is what we want to be using.
I'm just going to show, especially with men, you know, we have more hair on our bodies than women, and usually hair and a sunscreen. And you could just see, and I put more than I needed to put on my wrist, and it goes away. And because what makes the product unique is in a matter of moments, it just goes in beautifully because the product is 52%, actually a little more than 52% water. So most sunscreens are either extremely drying or they're extremely oily. This has no fragrance. It's non-comedogenic. In fact, it's just the opposite. It is soothing to your skin. So it's a product that the last 5 years we've been working intensively on this. 4.5 years ago, most companies would have brought it to market. I was not satisfied yet. It's non-nano, so it's not going to be harmful to the environment. It's not going to be harmful to you or your loved ones. It is, without question, I have no problem saying this, it is the best sunscreen that can be made, and the only way it will be made better is if we choose to make it better. It's, again, other than the water and the zinc oxide, which represents 70% of the formula, there's only a dozen other ingredients. Typical sunscreens contain 25, 30 ingredients. 5 of them are chemical sunscreens. This contains no chemical sunscreens, and it's SPF 40. And it goes on beautifully. Next year, we'll have a tinted version for those of you who want it, but this, because it's of the way it's made, it's not oily, this becomes a perfect base to your makeup. We already have reviews that talk about this because we sampled it back in December.
It really is, I'll tell you what,
like it in the world.
It is amazing because even most sunscreens, when you put them on, they feel tacky on your skin. This is so nice. It doesn't even feel like you're putting sunscreen on your skin. It's like a really nice moisturizer. 2, 4, or 6 ounce sizes. A little bit, you don't need a ton of this. A little bit goes a long way, so it's very concentrated.
Our little samples were a bit less than ½ an ounce. And a sample will last me several applications. So, and again, a product like this, what's funny is we introduced our sunscreen back in the late 90s. And that sunscreen back in the late 90s was selling for more than this. So when I first created this product, I figured it would be double the cost, given the unique nature of the ingredients, the non-nano zinc oxide we're using, all of the ingredients, the fact that it's fragrance-free and preservative-free. It's so difficult to accomplish that, yet it's less expensive than our product was 20 years ago.
Do you know that you're already getting 4.8 out of perfect 5-star ratings out of the samples? People try this. You will love this. It's really excellent. It does not feel like sunscreen. It doesn't smell like sunscreen. You know, they talk a lot about down here in Florida, the most beautiful beach in the country right now is voted Clearwater Beach. And they talk about how awful it is when it's spring break time and you can literally see the oil from the suntan oils floating on the surface of our beautiful Gulf of Mexico. It's awful.
I consider chemical sunscreens as dangerous to humans. I don't consider them as healthy chemicals at all, and they're absorbed into your skin. Zinc oxide is not absorbed into your skin, and they're also known to be toxic for the environment, dangerous to the environment. Chemical sunscreens should just go away. Zinc oxide is, in fact, if you look at all the chemical sunscreens, titanium dioxide and zinc oxide, only one of them offers complete UVA and UVB blocking. That is zinc oxide. In order to have a complete UVA, UVB block with chemical sunscreens, you need to use 3, 4, or 5 of them. You need to use several of them. Plus, you have to constantly reapply them. They're absorbed into your body. They're not good for the environment. Also, because our zinc oxide is non-nano, and actually it means 0% of it is non-nano, meaning that none of it is considered nanoparticles, these small particles that could be dangerous to the environment. So it really is the perfect sunscreen. And I was saying this before we went on, that both, whether it's Soleil or Sucrese, these are products I worked on for years and years and years. And as unique as, say, my omega-3 is at midnight, and there's nothing like that in the world, these are perhaps even more unique if you compare them to the rest of the marketplace. If you look at all the other sunscreens out there, if you look at the other sweeteners out there, you will not find anything that compares to Sucrese or Soleil. They all look like one another. This product doesn't look like them at all.
I love it. We're taking your calls. We're busy, but we have a variety hour underway here. We have a lot more we want to get to. Thank you for your orders. I'm excited that we all get to try a better sunscreen.
And we'll have charts soon, and I'll talk about more of the science behind sunscreen as well.